Hey guys, so I want to do a quick little speed and camera test here between Sony's latest and greatest, the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium, and Apple's latest and greatest, the iPhone 6s Plus on the right. So these are probably some of the best handsets you can get on the market right now. Wanted to check out which one is giving you the better speed and performance between these two. Very beautiful handsets, you can't criticize them in terms of the build quality. So we can just turn off the Z5 Premium and turn them both on at the same time. Both of them running the latest software, so it should be very fair. And you can see the iPhone 6s Plus, very fast to boot up, doesn't mess around. And while that's booting up, you can see all up to date, iOS 9.1. All the apps are up to date as well. So you can see in the settings here. And finally we do have Z5 Premium, all up and operational. So just quickly show you the phone software here, Android 5.1.1. So very nice indeed. But we can just start off here, open up some apps, seeing how they respond. So starting them off from a clean slate. Start with Twitter. So I think the Z5 there takes the lead. WhatsApp. And again, Z5, very nice and fast performance here. Viber. Much quicker here on the left. Twitch. Slightly quicker I think on the left here again, but very close that time. LinkedIn. Again, slightly quicker on the Z5 Premium, which is very nice. Tinder. Again, Z5 Premium, I'm going to have to call it here. I think the Z5 Premium is dominating on these first little apps. Camera. I think the iPhone came back then, which is nice. Very quick for the camera on the iPhone, can't dispute that. Whoa, let's have a look. We do have music. Let's try that again. It's going mad now. What's going on? Let's try that again. Music. So that was about probably the iPhone a little bit, but very similar. Clock. I think the iPhone again does take a while for the clock to come up on the Z5. I think we have the phone. Quicker here on the left. And also messaging. So slightly quicker on the right there I think, but not a huge difference. What about the game? Can we have some Asphalt 8? So it looks like the iPhone loads just a bit quicker, which is nice. But maybe it could be because of the difference in terms of the platform, who knows. But in terms of the app opening there, quite mixed really towards the end. I think the Sony was dominating at first though, but you make your mind up there. Personally, I'm going to call it, I think, a draw for the app opening. So we can have a look at the web browsing here, both of them connected to the 5G frequency. and we can just open up some links here so we can see the performance. So straight away it seems the iPhone's doing its magic loading again, where you don't even see it, it's that fast. I think the Wi-Fi is super fast on the iPhone, which could be to do with it. You can see again very quick here about loading up some content. Whoa. So that's weird. It doesn't go to the same place on both of them. Maybe I'm missing something. We can go to GameSpot. So yeah, I think you can see the iPhone here very quick when it comes to the web browsing. Maybe I was reading some sort of improvements to the A9 chip when it comes to the Wi-Fi technology, which could be to do with that. But nevertheless, we can find out if the Z5 Premium can come back when it comes to the multitasking. So just going to open up some of them here. So you can see straight away it seems very similar. Maybe the iPhone a little less slow. There's a slight delay on the Z5 Premium with this one, but that was instantaneous, which is good. So you can see here very similar, none of them reloading, which is good. And also the camera, so we don't have the camera up, which is weird. Probably closed it, but you can see maybe the iPhone does come up with it slightly quicker, really, if we're to be nitpicking, but not a huge difference really at the end of the day. So I think we do have a game as well, didn't we? We did open Asphalt. So let's see how that opens back up. So both of them are very similar there, which is good. But nevertheless, I'm going to call it probably slightly geared towards the iPhone there when it came to the raw speed as things stand right now. Which you can see there is very nice indeed for iPhone lovers. Not so nice for Sony fanboys like me, but it is what it is, and we want to be fair and balanced like Fox News. So we can just have a look here at the picture quality test. So we can see if there is a difference here, and we did use the auto for quite a few of them here on both of them, so we can see if the Sony can keep up with the iPhone's point and shoot kind of modes. But you can see here, this is the low light. I did definitely notice the shots seem to be more detailed on the Z5 when it came to the low light. You can see a lot of detail which is missing from the iPhone's shots. If you can have a look here, a little bit zoomed in. This also extended to some of the other shots as well. Whoa, wrong way. So you can see, you can make out this tree here, very nice, but very dark and murky on the iPhone. I don't think the iPhone's that good when it comes to the low light, to be honest. You're going to get much nicer on the Z5. The iPhone does shoot very fast though. I think a lot faster than the Z5 Premiums. I think there's definitely work to do there to make it as fast as the iPhone here, but you know, in terms of the actual quality, I think I'm preferring the Z5 here. You know, it's just giving you nice widescreen shots as well, which are very nice and engaging, and it's just the detail, it seems to be more apparent there on the Z5 Premium. You get a lot of different modes as well to put on, which is good. So that's just my opinion. You know, I think it's also shared by a lot of people in the professional camera industry that Apple needs to do a little bit better for the next iPhone. You can have a look at the video as well to see how they compare. So if you ask me, you know, I'd choose a Sony any day of the week when it comes to the optics as they are right now. The only real area of improvement would be the speed of the shooting, but in pretty much every other aspect, the Sony is dominant right now. So that is pretty good here. But nevertheless, you can see when it comes to the actual day-to-day performance, I think the Apple A9 definitely has the edge over the Snapdragon 810 in the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium. Maybe Sony could have you know, waited a little bit and put the Snapdragon 820 in there. I think that's been released now. But nevertheless, you know, the performance is still very comparable in most respects. I'll probably do some benchmark tests of like the Wi-Fi etc. between these two, as well as the gaming, to see if we can see any more differences. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this little comparison. I'd summarise it by saying go for the Z5 Premium for the camera, or go for the iPhone 6s Plus for the raw performance. If you did like the video, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.